Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're having Culver's. So I got the butter burger. If you guys could see that. There you go. And then we got their cheese curds, and then I got their chicken tenders. And then I got a ranch on the side, and then a Coke. So, first bite, I'm gonna take a big bite. Mm-mm-mm. So I went to the gym this morning because I knew I was going to do a mukbang. So I made sure I went to the gym. I've been going to the gym every almost not I wouldn't say every day, but maybe 4 or 5 times a week. I don't know why Culvers get so much hate. I think that out of all, well, most of the fast food places, I think Culver's is pretty good. I think that they're, I don't know, it just tastes fresher to me, you know? I do have a light, but, oh, I guess that helps a little bit. I just don't like it because it looks like my eyebrows are like halfway off when I do turn on the light. So, last night I got low senses. For those of you that don't know what that means, basically means they sent me home after I went to work because we didn't have enough patients. Why couldn't you guys tell me that beforehand so that way I wouldn't have to drive to work? So they did that to me last night. They let me stay for 4 hours to work. And then last week, I was low census once. And then they called my coworker and told her that I'm probably going to be low census with someone else today because the census is lower. They want 90 people in the building, and for 90 people, they want 3 nurses. So they low census 2 of us. Or less than 90, they want 3 nurses, you know? But if you have 90, they want 4. But, anyways, so they low census me. So now I have to think about how I can make up that money. I mean, I make pretty good money, but I'm about to go on vacation. I just spent $2,000 for school for next semester. I'm about to go on vacation. Like, I need the extra money. So I had to put in my PTO to make up for that time I lost last night. But I used it all. Because I already work 5 days a week. 3 to 4 12s a week, and then the rest is 8 hours, but 8 hour shifts. But I thought about, picking up a third job, but there, I don't have enough time. I spend so much time working as is. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it because I'm the type of person that worries. I told myself I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna take things day by day. Pretty much everything for the trip is paid for. Everything except for food. and like gifts that I want to buy. It's just I won't have enough play. I'll have play money, but not as much as I would like, you know. But anyways, that's what's been going on with me this week. In our neighborhood, there's construction going on. Because as soon as you drive out the neighborhood, there's a gas station. And on the other side, we have another gas station with Whataburger and Jack in the Box. Now, there's construction on this side because they're making a McDonald's. John hates it because he wishes that they had fries. I said it's not big enough for fries. That would be nice though if they did make one. But they're like little pads for sale. So of course they're gonna make McDonald's. They're probably gonna make a coffee place or a breakfast place because we live right next to the highway. At the gym today, I went on the treadmill, and at my gym, they have like this theater room where people can do treadmill, ellipticals, stuff like that, the bicycles, while watching a movie. Today they had one of the Fast and Furious movies. I wasn't ever really a big fan of those. I just feel like there's too many of them, like how there is for Mission Impossible. But they had that playing. I know in the beginning of May they had a whole Star Wars marathon. Last week they had Big Daddy, the one with Adam Sandler. They had Austin Powers, but they're all right, but nothing that I'd really watch. I did like Star Wars, but the rest of it I probably wouldn't watch. Um, Excuse me. But that is what I want to ask you guys. What is your favorite movie? And who is your favorite actor or actress? I love their cheese curds here. Like this is normally my go-to order when I come here. Sometimes I'll get their onion rings, but I usually get the cheese curds. Anyways, my favorite movie is Miss Doubtfire. It's always been my favorite movie since I was a little kid. It's something I would always watch, and I would get my mom to watch it with me. And my favorite actor, obviously, is Robin Williams. Well, he was my favorite actor. If I had to choose one that's still alive, I'd probably choose Timothy Chalamet or who's the other one who was in that Twisters movie? Glenn Powell, is that his name? I like everything that he's done so far. My dog hears something, so she's starting to growl. I really like the movie Patch Adams that Robin Williams was in. I just watched that the other day. He's in a lot of good movies. Ooh. So John and I, we've both been watching, what do you call it? The Amazing Race. We've been watching that together, and then I've been watching Survivor a lot lately, and I feel like that would be fun to do. Like reality TV, I know it gets a lot of hate, but I think it would be fun to go on The Amazing Race with John. I think we would do well on that. Um, the thing is, Survivor. I've always wanted to do Survivor, but I can swim, but I'm not a strong swimmer. As for everything else, I think it would be a challenge for me. But I think it would be fun. So I think we might apply for the Amazing Race after maybe what's right now 2025. Maybe in 2027 we'll apply. Ooh. All right. I know I kind of been rambling on today. Yeah, I didn't really have much to talk about, so I had to try to figure it out today. But it's because, I'm trying to put out all these videos for you guys and to have some content so that way when I do go back to school, you guys have something to watch. But yeah, I want to know in the comments, what is your favorite movie? And then who's your favorite actor or actress? I'm curious. Like, I want something new to watch. So if you guys have a new favorite movie, well, it doesn't have to be new, but if you guys have a favorite movie, please let me know so that way I can go and check it out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye.